Absolute horse shit.
Yeah. How are we going to explain this to the Tiredates?
Explain who?
Well, just the whole fucking nightmare with the Puppet Master. The producers rejected. You got the email, right? Phyllis CC'd you?
I don't look at that stuff. It's really hard to get me to look at anything, to tell you the truth.
I wish I didn't look at it.
What happened?
So, that special, it wasn't special enough. It got rejected because of the cups.
You told them that we're tired.
Yeah, exhausted, I said. Exhausted, I said. They don't care.
Liam.
You think they care?
God damn.
I know. And they didn't even chip us any burrito budget. So we can't even go back in time. So we got to pick something out of 2024 and like pretend that we're in 1977. The fuck was that?
It's fucking 1977. That's some of the slang we use.
I found that was like a digital version of the producer saying, "Get to work."
Digital? I'm only familiar with analog.
Yeah, right.
Don't try and be a synthesizer there.
Well, we're gonna
Emerson, Lake, and Palmer.
We're gonna have to shift gears here. Are we gonna turn the lights on or what? Honestly, I'm hoping that we fuck this up when we get for the third, because the third's always the best. In my recent experience.
Oh, yeah.
Who's this guy?
What about when it comes to...
He didn't mean to. It won't happen again.
But when it comes to Clovers, how is third time's the charm?
That's why you almost lost that. What would you have filled in this blank? Where'd you get that medallion?
It's a happy accident.
Oh yeah? So are you saying that Leprechaun 3 is your favorite too?
Yeah, the one without Jennifer Aniston is my favorite. You fucking make me come across this damn table right now.
It might be the best, because Leprechaun 3 would be Leprechaun in the Hood, would not?
Yeah, fuck, it's no late night.
Am I getting into it or what? I've been going into the tray. I've been going full tray this Halloween.
All right. We'll save what this one is unless you saw the title. What's your name?
Phyllis already said it.
Tell the people your name.
Me?
Yeah.
Everyone knows my name.
We got Liam. Phyllis. And
Adam. Come on, get it right.
We're hot on the mic.
Yep.
It's late night.
We're all about the shout-outs.
Yeah.
Give them to us. Or should we... Does that mean we're supposed to...
No, hit me with these threes.
The producer said we have to say that, but I don't know if they meant like... Are we supposed to shout out people, or we're trying to get people to shout out us? I'm trying to pick up some subs, or what?
I'm not into all this weird sloganry or whatever you're on.
No, there's a couple lines you have to say throughout the episode.
Yeah.
I think
a couple of lines I gotta do.
Did they go through... They breeze through your notes?
Wild lines. Wild
You
lines.
might see there's a couple in there changed that you didn't even notice.
Up in mine?
Oh yeah, they took away like half my notes.
They?
Yeah.
How conspiratorial. We're talking Seasons of the Witch.
Yeah. You never saw it?
No, never in my life.
Of the Halloween franchise.
Soundtracks for me.
Best of the Halloween franchise.
That's a hot take.
Yeah.
I suspect.
If you're a Jason fan, you're usually not a Mike Myers fan. They're almost too similar.
Oh, yeah.
And I just was watching something on YouTube, listening to it more, that who would win.
Yeah.
And they gave it to Jason. And he's got less movies and more kills. And
Can Jason drive?
That's the worst part. Mike Myers, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You got locked away when you were 7. You think the janitor was teaching you how to drive in the parking lot?
No, you know.
Especially this was in that movie's
Recess.
70s. It's all manual back then.
Yeah. Analog car.
But the third, it's probably not the best Friday the 13th, but it's a crucial one. Yeah, he gets his mask.
Yeah, right.
They have like that funny Super Troopers type scene. If you can remember. Because it's like 4 couples getting into a van, going to a cabin. And there's that funny guy that's always doing practical jokes of being dead.
Oh, he's got like curly hair or something? Yeah.
Well, I just want you to like me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't scare the shit out of me then. I might like you more.
Yeah.
He's always like, yeah.
He's always, he's out of tune.
Yeah. And he was set up, kind of like Blind Date.
Right.
With one girl. All the rest are all couples. Mm-hmm. And they're in the van, and there's classic 2 stoners, the stoner couple in the back, chiefing away. And they're like, do you want some? She goes, oh, no, I'm pregnant. But the second hand doesn't bother me at all. Not at all.
Not at all. Not back then.
And then the cops are behind them, so they all have to eat the stash.
Oh, this is the Super Troopers right here.
And they pull over, and the cops just go right past them.
Yeah. Heading to the camp.
Yeah. But man, Jason got her right through the stomach. You think he'd have a little pity for a mother. Single mom.
That's ruthless, eh?
Not single, maybe that's what did it.
Curly's there.
Yeah. But I remember you specifically bringing up this one because it has the biker gang and the barn was really nostalgic for me. But definitely not the best one. I like the Corey Feldman and...
yeah, that would have been up next, I
that
believe.
whole Tommy. Because Corey Feldman's only in one of them, but all 3 movies that have the Tommy character are really good. Mm-hmm. With the lightning bolt. Stabs them with the rod and then he brings them back to life. Yeah, all good shit.
Yeah, there's some good ones in there. I wish I remembered this one better. But, yeah. Alas, it's been at least 3 years since I've seen it.
Yeah. Dream Warriors, Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street, Patricia Arquette, Larry Fishburne. Was I already talking about this in Puppet Master?
I don't know, but it's a total do-over, isn't it?
I know they're never going to hear it again, but I don't want to. I already said that. Maybe it'll be in the archives one day.
One day.
But I just started watching because I felt bad during the Puppet Master episode. I will bring this up.
Aye.
We didn't give any nod to Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
None.
And that franchise.
It's fucking...
doesn't have as many films.
Screamfest. She's going to be in town, isn't she? The one...
Oh, yeah?
For the con. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Screamer from Texas Chainsaw is going to be here. That last half hour, the first one, is nothing but her.
The Screamer.
Yeah.
But we didn't get to mention it at all, but Shudder, when they did that 100 scariest movies, number 1 was Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
The first one.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out which movie scared me the most. Like, a lot scared me when I was younger.
Yeah.
But as an adult, there's not a lot that scare me.
But I was just watching the third Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Leatherface. And it does stand out as just more... Well, I guess everyone else has like a supernatural portion of them, you know what I mean? Because Mike Myers and Jason can't die, Freddy's from the Dream. But Texas Chainsaw Massacre is supposed to be like, this could happen.
Yeah.
Like, don't go on those back roads.
Sure.
And some of the sets...
Doesn't Leatherface get that notorious after a while, though? He's probably almost unkillable, isn't he?
Yeah, but I can't even remember anyone getting close enough to kill him. Because the end is always him, like, chasing them off. No, they always get away, but it's always him, like, with the chainsaw. Like, I'm pretty sure every one of them end with him running around with the chainsaw in a field. Yeah. I'll get you, my pretty. Yeah. But just, like, when he always seems to kill the male of the couple, and then the girl has to see Leatherface wearing the loved one's face.
Oh, yeah, nice. I mean, that's a nice touch.
Yeah. But they were off the side of this intersection, and they had like 50 bodies they dug up. And they were like trying to pick up a head off a body, just like just tore her off.
Oh, Mortal Kombat fatality.
Yeah, it was pretty gruesome. But like more realistic than anything out of any of the other franchises, other than Puppet Master, of course. Showed us number 3, definitely the best.
Interesting.
But all right, enough of that. Did you watch anything for Halloween this year, mister?
New Nightmare.
Oh yeah, you're a big New Nightmare fan. Should have volleyed that to you. I did get to watch that. The Nancy trilogy.
Yeah.
Everything you hoped it was?
I guess.
Nostalgic.
I don't know
at the very least.
I don't know what I was expecting. There's some. It's not bad.
I didn't. Like
I really want to watch Freddy's Revenge or whatever, and Freddy's Dead.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't even remember number 2. And then you're talking about the other one that's like After All the Dreams. There's like Dream Master, Dream Child, and then there's Freddy's.
Yeah, there's a couple there that I don't know if I've ever seen. To tell you the truth.
I would have to say that I have, but maybe not.
I mean, it's possible when I watch it, but now I don't know if I will this year because it's gonna turn the hail out there.
Yeah. And what would sorry. You're still off air? What? Not feeling the best, actually.
What in the...
Is there a Child's Play 3, you think?
No, probably not with that name.
Is it...
I mean, there's a third in...
Would it be Bride of Chucky, you think?
If I was to guess, I would say it is that. I can't recall another one.
No, there is one.
Is there?
Yeah. Oh, this is the one. Okay. This is like the summer camp, or like boot camp one, where it ends with the paintball match in the woods.
Chucky?
It's like blue team versus red team, and they're in the woods shooting at each other with paintballs, but he puts bullets in the guns. Yeah. I think I've only seen it like the once.
I got nothing on that.
Yeah.
Good guy.
I'm gonna have to run upstairs for a sec. You good with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I fucking ate, man, but I'm really...
Yeah.
Alright. Little man in the crib. Timer.
Yeah, I'm about to set it now.
So he's here, eh? Mm-hmm. The producer's actually here. Backstage, so gotta get rolling.
Alright.
He did not like us wasting all that time on thirds of something.
Teasing too much.
Couple justice.
So we have to get right into it?
Yeah, right into it.
What per tell?
He said that I spoke too much, and you You gotta tell.
You're the dominant.
Yeah, I know. He said stop being so
You
dominant.
being the dominant
I'm
one.
coming across as the dominant one.
Fucking the dominatrix and the dominatrix.
Hellraiser 3, baby.
Little S&M there.
He doesn't want me to get into any more threes. I forgot. Let's get into this one.
Simulation and masochism.
Wants us to get right into this one.
Yeah. So it's late night with.
Adeva. Diablo.
Ay, that is not good. That's spooky.
Bastard.
All right.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
What do you mean?
We're here to talk about... Say it out quick. We gotta save this, man. You got the name of it? Director? Anything?
I got something.
Is it A24?
No. IFC films.
There we go.
Look, they got a bunch of stuff out there. What do you know about IFC films?
Can't say I know much. I've definitely seen it.
You've seen it pop up
Oh,
in a couple of features,
I haven't seen it.
right? All right, so I got a bunch out there, but in the interest of timer, I'll just pile them up like bodies in the woods. All right, Hold Your Fire, Watcher, Rogue Agent, Burial, Spin Me Round, Stop Motion, American Star, Birth/Rebirth. Maybe?
Is that all one?
Biosphere. Blackberry?
No.
Paint?
No.
Owen Wilson?
A movie called Owen Wilson.
Paint.
Oh.
Featuring.
No. Bob Ross.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, Skinamarink?
Someone was just talking about that.
Vesper?
It's like their favorite horror movie, Skinamarink.
That one, In a Violent Nature?
I watched that one.
Did you? Yeah. They got
Did
a
you
lot.
ever see that one?
No, not
Oh,
yet.
okay.
Yeah, 51 pages worth on their website.
It's like
Completely
the-
outrageous.
The POV of the murderer the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And E tu mama te bien. And your mama too.
What?
That's right, that Spanish one.
No.
It's pretty good.
Oh yeah? How many of those have you knocked off your list? I got one.
I got that one. I got none others.
Oh,
But
sweet.
there was, like I said, 51 pages. I'm sure there's some stuff in there.
Yeah.
The other ones. There's so many. There's AGC Studios, right? You're like, okay. And then there's Future Perfect. And you're
Oh.
like, okay. And then there's Spooky Pictures. They come up. I'm like, all right, hit me.
Yeah.
You know,
You know it's a Halloween
a game
film.
of Blackberry. So then eventually it goes through some more.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not doing it justice. There's 10, 15 hands in this pie
Yeah.
we looking at tonight. But yeah, you know, we're looking at a television. We want that complete newsreel.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
An appraisal of this situation, right?
Yeah. A little bit of a capsule of the 70s.
Mm-hmm. And it's some real looking stuff there.
Yeah.
You got Nixon,
Manson.
cults, wars, satanic panic,
What is it good for?
exposition. That's what this whole newsreel of
Yeah.
the real.
Yeah, I found that it did do its job, though. It was very effective of sucking you into that atmosphere. And it was almost like a brainwash watching this.
Yeah.
It just took you right in.
Oh, yeah.
I found the first time I watched it, I was like hooked from the start.
Yeah, because then you
Goes
get-
into the bio of our main character.
Yeah. Good evening, night owls.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Crossover audience.
Yeah.
And he's self-deprecating. He's a star.
He's got it all.
Delroy.
Yeah. And Mr. Delroy seems to be,
Capturing minds.
the biggest competition to Johnny Carson.
He's got skits.
And they let you know that this is actually, real life. Johnny Carson. All the people are being, all the names are being dropped.
Ooh, but not without mishaps. Remember the loose spiders?
How could you forget the loose spiders, Adam?
8-legged creatures crawling all over you.
Can't like that.
Like a leech woman, the spider enters your mouth.
Because you see they have, the guest is, a Steve Irwin kind of guy. Or even, on Merv Griffin with the hawk.
Yeah.
You can't bring squirrels in here! Get that out of here!
Birds of prey.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's out there, he's inking deals.
Yeah.
Back in 72, he finds himself with an Emmy. Old Jack Delroy, right?
He's
He's
a
going
highlight.
for Carson's throat.
Yeah.
He wants that head on a platter.
Yeah. But there's a dark side.
That's the satanic road he's chosen, isn't it?
And you find that out right away. You start seeing the tall trees. And the groups that he's going to in the woods with all the hoods.
But his wife,
Doing some sacrifices. Oh,
she's a nice.
I love her.
Bore it.
Oh, yeah. She's my girl.
Yeah.
I hope nothing wrong comes to her.
Muse, confident.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he spends too much time at the Grove, as they say.
Yeah.
Right? He's among the Grovites.
Yeah. And they don't shy away from the
Selling of souls.
the Illuminati, kind of the dark side of the entertainment business.
Yes.
But it seemed to have a price.
Yes, for 4 seasons he's gone on and hasn't matched Carson yet.
But does he before the wife gets ill?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, he goes from knowing that history remembers only the kings to his wife not good.
No,
No.
she's not doing well.
She's got the big one.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah.
And they try and make a ratings feast.
I know.
Out
I
of
was just
it.
going to say, what do you think of that?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want to use it as an episode.
Yeah.
If I was in this case. That's in poor taste.
Yeah, that last appearance with her, lost by just 1 to Carson.
And you wonder if this was his idea or if it was pushed by the producers.
He's got a pushy fella behind the door.
Yeah.
That tough door.
But yeah, that is a...
Yada.
Heart jerker.
Yada.
I was grabbing for the tissues after that scene.
Yeah, he's sad because of the thing.
They talk about the first time they met or something like that.
But after a while,
Shortly after that, she passed.
and yeah. Oh yeah.
Did he have to take a leap of absence, or he just kept pushing through?
Yeah, no, he took a little while there, and then he returned.
What happened while he was gone? Didn't that co-host take over?
He just grew a beard, and he was just on island time for a bit.
I mean, what happened to his scheduling?
Oh, I don't know. Just a hiatus.
They're having guest hosts. Ellen does that
I don't know
all the
how
time.
they would have taken the approach to it.
Ellen wants to do anything. She's like, just throws in Jennifer Aniston or something like that. Mm-hmm. Hey, The Rock, you got anything to do? I need you to host the show. I'm going off.
Literally calling in friends.
Yeah.
Ross.
And then,
Ooh, the Heller Geller.
so the
Hey,
show.
Phyllis.
So after his hiatus,
Hiatus.
he comes back.
Hiatus.
And he's,
Hiatus is a weird word with different inflections, isn't it?
Hiatus. Hiatus.
Yeah. Okay. I can feel the gap widening.
Yeah.
We're losing our chances at catching Carson.
So we got one last chance.
We just want to see him trip, and then we can devour him. Ow.
Not that he looks very tasty or anything.
No. But you know what? Gonna have to
That
resort
success-
to a couple of...
That success looks delicious, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. And those stunts look publicitied.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You hear that? You with it? You hip?
So he's willing to sell his soul.
Just in little people at a time. One arm wrestling match at a time.
Yeah. Do we got a name for his funny co-host?
Gus.
Gus?
Augustus. Powerful.
Yeah. Very powerful. Dominant. I thought the co-host was pretty dominant, actually.
Yeah. But there was also a glimpse of this leather-bound Joan Jett type on there where he has a bit of a storm out. He goes back to the... I can't get the door open, but give it a... Boom,
Oh,
boom,
yeah.
Yeah.
What brought that on?
They're just talking about something, and she kind of came back at him a bit.
Yeah.
He was just like, I'm not taking this shit.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that harsh.
And he couldn't get off the set.
Yeah, you stuck.
Yeah, I think it just goes to show he probably wasn't ready to come back.
Yeah, she was kind of trashed.
He was coerced.
She seemed like drugged out or drinked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe both.
Yeah.
Anywho, this is a weird night. Yeah, let's go. And there's all boils down to we're about to check out the master tape. You know, this night
Halloween.
they had to tuck this one away for a little while.
Yeah.
You know, you got to do that sometimes, right? Cocksucker blues. That hasn't come up since Tyler. And also,
Tyler hasn't come up since
Follies one.
Tyler hasn't come up since that song.
Be coming up daisies.
Scary how you said that.
Strange love we have for Tyler. Fucking willing the bomb here. Okay, so yeah, fun transitions.
The funnest.
Yeah, I like that. You remember when Cavendish came up and it was just this oldest, schoolest looking thing?
Yeah.
Right? Somehow it's nostalgic. But I don't know if that's for reruns I saw in the 90s or what the frig, right?
Yeah, just because they show like the logos and paint the scene before the show comes on, what you would see. Yeah, they do a great job at that.
Great aesthetics when it comes to that. Howdy.
It makes you feel like you as the audience member is sitting down to watch the late night show. Mm-hmm. You totally forget that you're even watching a movie.
Oh, yeah. And it's the opening.
Oh, and they also do at the start, a big portion of this.
Go on.
That we have to say, and I hope we have time for this, is that they're like, all this footage, some of this footage has never been seen before.
Correct.
So they give it to you early that you're going to see unseen footage, so it makes it kind of like a documentary as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not so much just watching the show.
True that.
Which gives you that extra eye to the behind the scenes, which everyone loves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could just throw it in a video zone, or you could sprinkle it through the whole movie.
You can do whatever you like.
It's show business.
With Cavendish.
Yeah.
Not the fries. Guys. Anyway. Guy. right? We got the musical lead, Gus, Schaefer,
Oh yeah, I gotta love him.
Questlove, Max Weinberg.
What do you think of his acting?
Oh, it's stupendous. Actually, better the second
You have
time.
nothing to say with your hands? Anything like that?
Well, my freaking casting spells over here.
A great part of
That
it.
don't fucking play.
See, that's as much witchcraft talk was done in Halloween 3. For it to be called Season of the Witch, they said, like, a sentence about witchcraft, and that was the whole tie into the name. That's weird.
The Coven. The theremin, new and exciting then, or what?
The original reason I watched it, because I thought it was number 5, it has the little girl that was possessed. And, do you remember that one?
Fill us in.
She grew up to be in a couple more movies.
Some
Which
actresses,
I don't have any
they're
time.
actors.
I don't have any time to bring up. But I thought she was dressed up as a witch, but
Right.
she's actually dressed up as a clown.
A clown.
Yeah. So back to the show. Commercials are over.
Monologue time.
Yeah. Give it to us.
All right.
Oh, should we be doing a little behind the scenes?
What is so fun about being behind our scene? Take a couple unsolicited sips of coffee.
Should we have?
The producer is just often in my ear. What
He's
am I
over
gonna
there.
Yeah, I know where he is. I can fucking hear him bouncing back and forth with Whitesnake. He's supposed to be advocating for us. It's not we're pieces of shit. We have interns running around here and all this stuff. It's embarrassing.
What the fuck is Big Cups, anyways?
You tell me.
I'm running low.
Great timing.
No, we shouldn't have
Yeah.
fired him.
Yeah, well, maybe on the next break, maybe we'll have someone come over, but they're going to have to pull out a hair and makeup or something.
So the one thing about Gus's acting is that,
I'm not there
like,
yet.
did you ever read that book?
I don't hate it yet.
Okay, you don't hate it?
No. I'm still into
You didn't
it.
have a chance to hate it.
Yeah.
So monologue time.
Yeah. You want a monologue, pal?
Give me a monologue.
What did you say?
You don't have the monologue?
What? No, what am I, a fucking plagiarist?
Yeah.
Look, Gus gets the jokes, guy. Let it unfold before your eyes. The spookiness.
Yeah.
It's sweeps week.
We love sweepstakes.
Yeah, you nervous?
Always.
You bet.
Why, is there a clown in the
Jack.
building?
Thanks, guys.
So he's it's the Halloween episode.
An occult is big. Huge.
That's it?
Well, they play the video. Not yet, they don't. They talk about it. They show, nah. I don't know. Anyway.
So they're saying they're going a little different with this episode. They have 3 guests.
The first one is coming right out.
Yeah. Krishnu.
Yeah. We know her by one name, because that's all she...
Him?
Phyllis?
Krishnu or Phyllis?
We know her by one name,
Yeah, Phyllis.
because that's all she gave us.
You know, I never questioned if you have a last name or not.
It's like Christu.
Phyllis Christie.
Speaking of which, enter Christu.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Yeah, the energy is strong in here tonight. You find?
In here, I'm feeling it.
What are you sensing?
Are you talking about the movie still?
Yeah.
Yeah, at least we get to get back to this. This is something that won't be trashed
I'm
by
hearing a name.
Puppet Master. Because we get to see the same thing that the White Witch was doing, Witch-A woman, was doing in the tent at the carnival.
Panic?
No, but before that, where she's like, does anyone know a Steve?
Yeah, the cold reading.
Yeah. And you can see the response of all the, like that guy, where he's like, my wife's been gone.
Peterman.
Yeah. Is there a Peter? Peterson.
Yeah. That's his wife's middle name, maiden name. Maiden name, not middle name. Middle maiden.
Yeah. And she's sick.
She crossed over?
Yeah.
Well, if you call running off with the neighbor,
Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah.
he's killing.
Yeah. But what I took from this is like, seems like everyone's an actor. Like these people in the audience, they're plants.
Yeah, but he's definitely not a plant.
It's like the overacting, right, of the performance.
I think he just nailed it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he nailed it.
Not Krishna.
No, but I didn't feel like he was an actor.
Okay.
No. I didn't feel like there was anything untoward towards it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
So-
that guy dressed as the skeleton in the audience,
Fooled me.
that was unusual.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, you think everyone would be dressed up, but no, just one.
yeah, Christu's a dud.
Yeah.
Is basically the vibe I'm getting right about now. The energy goes from great to bad.
As everyone's becoming a disbeliever, then he pulls up,
But then
he gets another feeling.
he locks in, is what he does.
Yeah.
And in a very powerful moment between mother and daughter, he is able to connect with the other side, isn't he?
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Pulls it out of them that there's a son brother that commits suicide.
Christu the Redeemer.
Yeah. But he's not telling them anything. He's pulling the information out of them. He's a master of his art.
And the mind.
But I don't know. You're set to be a disbeliever of poor Krishna.
So he started off.
And this is like, let's maybe redeeming, but could be his wife and daughter. You never know. I think plant.
You can. I mean, if you really boil it down, there's going to be a lot of plants in here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they are sort of.
I'm seeing Branchioloris everywhere, Sky.
But do you know a Millie?
I'm picking up a Millie. You know what?
Somewhere in here.
I'm picking up a Mindy. Or a Millie. Is it Mimi? Is it Mimi?
Yeah, unmarried man with a wedding ring. Tries to get soup and call it a lunch.
Yeah.
It's not a lunch.
Did you see this one coming right away?
We'll be right back.
Yeah. Sorry, man. Did I fuck you up there?
Nothing fucks me up.
You seem kind of fucked up.
I did a pound of mushrooms.
Well, I'm getting the gut rot, so maybe I did a pound of... I don't know.
He's a Piscatarian. A fish kid.
So Are you gonna get our intern?
Your shit's getting pretty damn cold.
He's not even
What's
in
left
tonight.
of it? What?
He retired from boxing.
JBC. I didn't see him around. I thought he was gonna be here.
He is hosting. He's kind of our competition, if you think about it.
Oh yeah, that's what I feel.
If he's out there hosting right now.
Ghosting.
Yeah, that's what he's doing right now.
Is that a silent G you're using?
Okay, what do you think? Guess we're gonna have to go get coffees ourselves.
There's some red flags going on here. I don't like all this weirdness that's coming up. Yeah, you can keep going. It is a good night, but you know, there's a stop at nothing fucking attitude going on around here.
Are you coming at me?
Not you, the ones behind the fucking curtain.
So we just gotta keep pushing. Oh, that didn't get picked up with the shot. Fuck.
Not very receptive to the makeup, eh?
No, man, I'm betting $100 right now that this is all a work.
Yeah, are you? Well, let us meet our next guest.
Like, doesn't he get a bit of a headache first?
Oh, Christu?
Yeah. Looks like he's in a little rough shape.
Well, you know, if you're someone like Gus, you'll spot some red flags. But it's like he's just got a bit of a headache, but, you know, a little rejection of the makeup and hair. That happens on Batman, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even little productions like that. So, you know, he's there. He's feeling all right as we bring out our next guest.
And
he's sticking and holding it together.
Yeah.
Adhering.
This is an interesting choice of character, isn't it?
Carmichael?
Carmichael.
The James Randi?
Yeah.
How I selfishly...
This is the real James Randi.
Yeah. Damn right it is. You know what? Like, so many familiar things. And this is the kind of something I would write into it. Because I was absolutely fascinated with all that stuff with James Heydrich. And it's fun. There's, I got it. I got it.
What?
I got it. I
All
got
right,
it.
all
I
right,
got
all
it.
right.
I got it. What I was saying, you fucking... I'm gonna start treating you like a goddamn spoon bender.
Listen. You clean it up, mister.
All right. But next time you go to flip the page in your phone book and you using your little bit of nose air to flip them, you know, you throw around the packing peanuts and all of a sudden breaks the whole illusion. And you go from, I can do it with my mind, right?
I'm not going to make a racist phone book joke, pal.
Okay.
At least I got one of these.
A hair on your chinny chin chin?
A chinny chin chin.
Carmichael?
Yeah. Oh, we forgot about, so Krishnu does that, that classic eye roll gag. Like, who doesn't know how to do that? Can you do it?
No. I look like a fucking the Emoji Movie to you, guy. Mind if I smoke?
I'm not falling for it. Yeah, spark up.
Oh, for the audience at home listening. Scratched in the belly.
My fucking eyes are burning all of a sudden.
Must be the smoke. Okay, so he's a debunker.
Yeah.
Carmichael the debunker. The Psy Hunter.
Yeah.
Right?
He's got a hefty check.
Yeah. For anyone who's magic. Right? Who ain't?
What was it? 100 Thou Wow?
Yeah, yeah. And James Randi started low because it was back in that era.
Yeah.
Of course, it's the 70s.
Was he ever on Carson?
Oh yeah. That was where he did Uri Geller.
Okay.
Yeah, who's like the most like famous. He's this like Israeli, like just up close, whatever. He does spoons, mostly the spoons.
Mm.
Made a fortune off of the spoons. And James Randi shows how to do it, but his power wasn't strong that night, you know what I mean?
Mm.
There's too many things. Johnny gave him a bunch of spoons. He's like, yeah, there's a bunch of spoons. Do it. Really asshole faced him.
Oh,
Loved
really?
it. Yeah.
Carson did?
Oh yeah.
What a dick.
He was nice about
It's
it,
not
but
his job.
he was the one throwing on all the random elements where he's just like, what? No, I can't. Come on. I got other spoons I could be using here.
Well, it's good that he doesn't want that smut on his show.
Yeah.
He doesn't want fakers. He doesn't want to have.
He wanted. He was.
This
he
phony
was on
could
the
take down
guy's
his
team.
credibility.
He was like, "We're gonna put down these things just to show them you can do it with them there."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? See where I'm going with this?
Oh, I see it.
Right. And
Not a big fan of Krishnan.
yeah. Oh yeah. So Randy started with 10K and then brought it up to 1 million.
Yeah. So is this 1 million or is it
This
100,000?
is a lot. A
500,000.
lot for that era.
I think it's 500,000.
They try and bump it up later on. Yeah. But it's that kind of thing. The more he's sinking his heels in, the more he's gonna.
And this is all in the face of Krishnan.
And
And he's even calling him out.
he's yet to sacrifice a nickel.
He's going back to the Peterman. And he's trying to, he's explaining his theory of how he did all this.
You know, I don't need the money.
Yeah. Of course you don't. You're Christian.
And also, he identified many flops, which we're all familiar with. You know, anyone here with the name S? Samantha? Do you know a Samantha?
Yeah, I do.
All right, Sex and the City fan.
She was my favorite.
Yeah.
I think she was everyone's favorite.
Yeah, so that was one of the biggest things, like the one with Hugh Laurie there.
Yeah, exactly.
You kind of forget.
Well, that's what I was thinking about when that guy was like, neighbor ran off with my wife.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But sometimes if you really knock one out of the park, then you leave them just... You're like Christopher Nolan, right? You gotta end strong, but you're supposed to start strong. And then the middle don't matter. But it's flawless in retrospect is the point here, right? But Christu...
Okay, keep going.
Now he can't escape.
Well, didn't he want to do a walk-off?
Yeah.
Because of Carmichael?
Yeah, but he can't get out of there. So Jack just drops the bomb.
Yeah.
You know what? You're not going to believe this, but
And Carmichael it's funny because as a guest, he just comes out there and talks some shit. Like, he doesn't really do anything.
no. That's pretty... He does that little bit of close-up magic.
Oh, yeah. Just to let you know, he knows how to do these tricks, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he is definitely there as like a health inspector role, more than a guest almost.
Yeah.
And either way, old Jack, host of the show, he makes that revelation. You know that reading, I think it was for me, unmarried man wearing a red wedding ring?
Yeah.
Ho ho.
That's what my wife was called. Millie.
Yeah. How about half a mil, you bastard?
Yeah, shouldn't the money come out now? He did it. He wins. I think Jack and Krishnu should split it. Split the pot.
All right, let's do it.
Jesus Christ.
I am Venom.
What is that, black?
Yeah.
I don't even know what to compare that to. Krishnu gets a little sicky poo.
Yeah.
And what does Carmichael think of that?
Sorry. You gotta take a Pepto-Bismol before you start talking to the dead. Yeah.
What do you think? Maybe we should go get some coffees?
Oh, yeah, no, we will in a minute. It's just that, you know, still ain't convinced here. This shit could have been done any number of ways.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still not buying this Krishnu guy. I'm on Carmichael's side, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Seemed like the ultimate way out, man. I've done that almost every time I've drank. Easy stuff.
Right.
So he gets taken off backstage. This where you start not liking Gus?
No, not at all. Not yet.
You got an issue here or what? You need tissue? You going to grab the tissues, pal?
Oh, not my chair.
That probably fucking hurt. I mean, she's all bone.
Huh? All right, so Christu kind of had to leave unexpectedly there,
Yeah?
right? But trust me, you know, it's
Is this where we get to meet the producer?
no, we're way past that. We've already gotten the encouragement we need.
Okay.
But ever hear of something called spouting? Our man Christu there.
That's exactly what he was doing. That's
think,
not what I
think
call
it was.
No. I think it's more squirting.
Yeah.
Uh,
But was it pee? Or what? Is it something different?
I think it was a
Oh,
mixture.
venom. It was venom. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I didn't see anything burn.
Yeah.
There's none of that heat and steam coming off it.
It's true. That's true. Do you hear about this new book that was in town?
What is it?
This shit has been literally messing me up for weeks.
Yeah. What's it called?
Conversations with the Devil.
Did you get to read that?
I experienced it.
Oh, really?
Abracadabraxis.
And what do they do here? How do they pull out the screen? How does the audience get to watch this background story? The lead up.
Well, if you're fixated enough, you can roll that tape, motherfucker.
Yeah?
That's what I always say. And then we hail Abraxas.
I knew they feeded you in a couple of those slogans.
Yeah. What about this one?
That's going to be in the trailer.
It's got all whack shit in it.
Nice. Nice. That's good. That's on brand.
Yeah, it's got, you know what the Abraxas' cult thing got going on?
No.
They got children just born to be sacked.
Yeah. And what was that? Yeah, what was the guy's name?
We all from Sacrifice originally.
What was the
That's Christu. 111.
the doctor's name?
1:11. Psalm saying?
The guy that was like the leader of the cult that she was in.
Yeah. Diablo?
Yeah, I was hoping he was going to come on
Diabo?
as a special guest.
Yeah. Well, you know, he was. They had this Waco style. You know what? Let's talk about that newsreel there for a second. Where that looked like a real place getting shot down. Right? What? They didn't burn up a house and shoot it all to shit just for this movie. They go.
Stock footage?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not Waco either. It's reminiscent of Waco. That's for sure. But it ain't
sure it's a
no
Taco.
ranch estate.
It's definitely a takeout on Waco.
Yeah, it looks legit. And
There's no mistake, yo.
there's well done.
Yeah.
And when it starts getting into like the actual like, oh, now there's a fucking robed figure standing on the car or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you're like, I get that's doctored.
I didn't mind the robes at the start
Yeah.
when it was like the tall trees and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought these guys were a little too like Church of Satan looking.
You know, a little too cliche.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But this is back in 77 or rather.
There's nothing to cliche it to. I got that in, didn't I? I don't have to say that again, do I? I think we got it in.
Just say it again.
No, well, I gotta wait till we're on air now.
We'll patch it in. Wild lines, baby. That's what it's all about. Just throwing out them wild lines. Well, you get a good profile going. We can throw anything in your mouth.
That's what I'm worried about, pal.
Tell him, Phyllis. He's got nothing to worry about. Get your friggin' baby hand in this.
Not much craft this time. How much time left do we have in our break?
Time enough for you to change batteries. And then that will about take us to Miss June and Lily.
I'll do you. You do me.
Sorry, Phyllis.
You've been all over it. I got these two done. How's it going with you?
This is error.
press the the photo button. Keeping track of like glasses up and down.
What you mean?
Have you been wearing them all though?
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
You recording on that one?
No.
Come on, guys.
Or maybe I did. I can't remember.
I got it.
Phyllis?
All right, back for commercial break.
Bastard.
You good?
Just bring out the next guest.
Dr. June. June. She's a good looking gal. Do we get to see her backstage at all? You ready? Need a minute?
Huh?
Do you need a minute?
No.
What's wrong?
What you mean?
I feel like I'm talking to no one here. So yeah, June doesn't come alone. June doesn't come alone, does she?
No.
She comes with Lily. And what I really appreciated about this is if this actually was shot in the 70s, she would have came out in like hospital gown. Like I really like that she didn't come out looking like Samara from The Ring.
Oh yeah. I
Comes
know
out
what
like
you mean.
looking like you're
Tied at the butt.
every day 11-year-old from the 70s.
Yeah.
You don't have to look into the camera. I get it now. But that was fucking awesome, man. I loved that part.
Yeah.
She sits down, you don't have to look right into the camera. What's that? What's that? And then they're like, let's cut to commercial break. Yeah, that was when she, you saw that little bit of sinister. Mm-hmm. Maybe she could be the real
Surely.
El Diablos.
Yeah. You know what? She thinks you're damn handsome.
I know.
And
she
also
thinks you're
condolences.
really handsome, Jack. Yeah, she's got all the information, doesn't she? She kind of makes it out that Dr. June and Jack might know each other a little bit.
Little bit.
A little bit of a background there.
It's like they met, said, it'd be real interesting. Must have been the book.
Must have been the book.
The book.
Wasn't the look.
Had him fixated. But June, she's not having it. She's a little nervous now.
She's already on the show.
She wants to talk.
She just wants to promote her book. Take this, June. Where's the give?
Right? Give. Welcome.
You brought your hawk.
You got the squirrel.
Yeah. Let's see it. Order of business.
Welcome to the Dream Factory, kid.
Of course, Carmichael puts his 2 cents in. Doesn't believe Lily either.
No. And he's investigating around. He's snooping. He's talking to the folks there that he had the real good reading with.
Krishnu, still not back.
But
Something's wrong with Krishnu.
everything is going bad right now. The June's getting cold feet.
I'm hoping Krishnu's not sitting on a couch backstage or anything like that.
I got news for you, pal. Chris 2 is dead.
I must have missed that part of the movie. He's dead?
Yeah. So
Man. I must have, like...
let's just...
Should we even go on with this? I feel like I don't have enough notes.
June cred.
He's dead.
And June's got creds.
She does have cred.
Yeah.
Mad cred.
Yeah. No, but you know what? There's a bit of a back and forth here. Carmichael's ripping on her. She's clapping back. He says she got her degree online for $6,000, and she says, "Oh no, I'm this thing," and
But she's giving it back to him. Krishnu didn't have much of a defense. But she's kind of calling him out on his shit as well.
surely, yeah.
Which is good to see.
But you know what? She's got the advantage because she's got this little girl.
She's not all take.
And the little girl has got herself a demon up inside of her. All right? So
she says.
yeah. But don't get too excited. It's a minor deity.
Still a disbelief. So what do you think? They're going to bring it on the show?
Well, you got a name.
What's his name?
Some call him Ludacris.
Mr. Tickles or something?
Some call him Mr. Wriggles.
Mr. Wriggles.
Far from little.
You like chicken and beer?
No.
No?
Splash Waterfalls. Or nothing. Or bust.
Is that the name of the album?
Oh.
Oh! Oh!
Make love to me. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, through all these transpirings, we got someone hitting a damn G over high C up in this room.
Yeah.
And we getting glass waterfalls. Glass splash waterfalls everywhere from this clever girl.
Go
Can we do something here?
What do you want to do?
We have a live demonstration.
Yeah, let's do it.
June, Bubby, you don't mind, do you?
Yeah, I love how they cut to commercial break and it's like the crew has to come in and give it a whole different set. Like move around the set.
Yeah. She's like, you bastard.
Yeah.
You ambushed Lily.
Yeah.
We know what you're doing.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to do this. We had a deal.
We know what you're doing, and you know what you're doing.
Going after the ratings.
And Gus don't like it.
Gus don't like it at all.
And that's when...
How you liking Gus right now?
I'm not liking Gus because his display here...
Poppy's a little sloppy.
If you think Gus don't know about Chris 2, you're in for a surprise.
Yeah.
All right?
You could tell he didn't read that book Jason Alexander wrote.
No.
No.
You certainly never breezed through that pamphlet.
Up until now, you could say, well, he's performing on the show, so his overacting is a bit.
Right.
But
when he's backstage...
is he Jim Carrey? He always got to be Andy
On?
Kaufman?
Yeah.
All the time?
Has Gus got to be on? No. And that's... I gotta be honest with you, the manager was a bit weak too.
Yeah.
Because he comes in and he's always got the glasses on. You can't really get a good beat off of his emotion.
Yeah, he didn't fit well.
Kind of looks like he could be
A little too cliche.
fucking Tom Waits inside of there or something. Just with the...
But he's saying there's like special
less
people
gruff.
in the audience. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, you really got to pull your shit together, Jack. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter that Krishna is dead, apparently.
No.
You think that's a work too?
The show must go on.
I don't have enough faith in Krishna that he's actually dead.
The boy who cried.
All right, we're back.
Yep, no. This demonstration.
We're set up.
It fucking works.
It works like a charm.
Do you remember the tall trees?
I remember from the start of the movie. Yeah, and she starts getting heavy with Jack, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Or he, Mr. Wriggles.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
She thinks you're very, very handsome, Jack.
Yeah, no, the power is zapping around, I think is the technical way of putting it.
Yeah.
There's a chair, and it is a lot like, what's his name?
Jack and June are up the hill to shrek each other's brains out.
Yeah, she's got major Regan vibes. Yeah, it's like it's 89 in here.
Yeah. But they always really got to, like you see it in Evil Dead, Exorcist.
Yes.
Like when these demons come out, they always get to say the worst, most foul shit that you don't want to hear from a teenage woman.
Yeah.
But they're out there.
They spill the pee.
Yeah. So do you think we should stop? We should
just because of a little chair levitation?
get rid of Mr. Wriggles?
Just because Paul does nothing the whole time?
Oh, those strings.
And then it's just over.
Yeah.
And it's all just sorry. But you know what? It's no use. No matter how extravagant a display of...
How much time left do we have in the show?
Well, we're gonna probably have...
We gotta fill the next quarter.
Yeah, no, we'll have somebody to come out and close the show out.
So you watched this movie 2 times?
2 times.
Did you pick up on the Exorcist shot the first time?
I picked up on a number of tricks performed right here.
But that one frame, the face in the one frame, I picked up on that.
Did you?
Yeah, before they do the review.
Ooh.
You know what I mean by that?
Yes,
You
I do.
You there in your notes?
Yeah, no, it does pop up.
Yeah.
There is definitely like a moment where you see something flash.
And it's... I'm trying to think if it's there. Yeah, it's there because they go back to that scene as well. I wish I knew exactly where it was. But this is, so the levitation, they stop it. Mr. Wriggles is gone. He's on lunch. And then Carmichael, again, not buying it. He's not giving away that money this easy.
No, not when there's just so many things on display.
There's got to be a string there somewhere.
There's a perfectly rational explanation for everything we've seen here tonight so far.
And if he could use Gus
Yeah.
as a test puppet.
Well, this isn't about ratings anymore. This is about sorcery.
Yeah. But Carmichael's got a little
smoke and mirrors.
trick of his own, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And I think this, on top of like the whole possession thing, this was my favorite part of the film.
Yeah. And he just found out himself about the death of Christu as well.
Yeah.
And is that smoke and mirrors?
All right. How does he feel about it? Is he believing it? He buying it? I'm not.
Doesn't matter as long as Nielsen likes it.
True.
If the ratings are good, we could be back from the dead, Jack.
That's what I'm hoping.
This is a resurrection. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
All right.
So Carmichael gets Gus. He
Look, before
he's not
we
pulling
bring
anyone
Gus
out of the audience.
we just need to make a quick apology because it's not every day you see a demonic possession, okay? She's good for everybody concerned. All right, Carmichael, you got something to say?
No, that's true. They're doing a good job of, like Jack has to still play host. He's got to talk to the audience. He's got to.
Are you kidding
relate.
me?
He's got to communicate. It's all part of his gig.
You don't think there's a demon inside of this child?
Me? I do. Carmichael?
Well, that's because the stagecraft was impeccable.
Yeah. So Carmichael's going to show a trick that he has up his sleeve.
Yeah, he's gonna throw a fucking Canada Goose into your afterburner.
But he goes for Gus.
Sure, yeah. And when you're gonna prove something without a shadow of a doubt.
Why wouldn't he pick someone off the out of the crowd? Just to show that he doesn't have a plan?
One of those plants?
Like everyone else?
Gus ain't no plant.
All right, Gus, sit down.
Welcome. It's your time to shine.
Yeah. How you feeling?
You're gonna make everyone's head
You
spin.
a little warm?
Not gonna like having my head spun.
How do you feel about worms?
Just general mesmerization.
I hate them.
Round and round and round and round. One flick in your mind, pal.
Yeah. But the way that they shoot it in the cameras, it's not just Gus that could be under this hypnosis. It could be Jack, June, Lily, and everyone else at home. Yeah, I got it.
You feel that?
There we go.
Now it's getting hot in here.
Yeah,
Huh?
getting real hot in here.
You feeling itchy?
Gotta take off all your clothes. You think he's got a worm in his shirt?
Little.
And this is like the best acting from Gus. When he's like, oh, that'd be the worst.
Yeah.
That'd be so gross.
Yeah.
You got, all right, now you got something on your neck there.
He merely cut himself shaving.
And then he pulls a worm out of his neck. What's the actual time? What time is it right now?
12:27. La 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 la.
Oh, wrong chair. That's how you do it, Jack. Yeah. Have to take your coffee. Don't you
A
hate
worm, you say?
Don't you-
How odd.
Don't you hate when you cut yourself shaving? And you didn't relate at all to this. But can you imagine cutting yourself shaving
Go on.
and finding a wormhole? Yeah,
It's a lot more realistic than Interstellar.
McConaughey had to go to space to find a wormhole. This guy found one under his jawline.
Yeah. You'd think you'd need to find it at least in his astro belt. I don't know what I got there. Anyway.
His stomach's a little rumbling, isn't it? What the fuck's that feeling?
It's
so hot in here.
A billowing is occurring.
Take my shirt off.
Right. Oh.
And then you still don't know where this is going to go. After seeing a demonic possession take place. This really took the cake.
Going to the same well twice.
Starts ripping his stomach apart and letting just hundreds, thousands of worms fall from his guts.
More worms than times I've been in a Cadillac, that's for sure. Good Lord. Filth.
How long does Carmichael let us sit on this?
Well, it's not even that he's trying, he just can't snap him out of it. And, like, you gotta talk about the eyes. They're popping out of his head.
Yeah.
You can see all the coming off
He's
of him.
almost turning into one big worm.
Yeah, giving me tremors.
Does his head explode?
Does it? No.
Picturing it explode.
No.
Yeah, just pulling it off like fucking Pinhead.
Yeah. But you know what? I think that's worth the applause. Handed to
I'm a believer.
Carmichael.
He deserves that check.
Yeah, oh yeah. No shit.
Yeah.
No shit at all. And they're all pretty perplexed. Jack in disbelief. How do you mean you tricked us all?
And what do you think about the people at home watching? Do you think it's like the white and gold, black and blue? Like half the audience watching didn't get hypnotized and they're just seeing the buffoonery?
I just think...
Do you think everyone?
It's not a hypnotism with the black and gold dress thing.
I know, but do you think everyone got hypnotized, every single viewer?
Not every single viewer. We're just lucky that most of the ones we know of are highly suggestive.
I've meant to do a bit or like one of us is talking about it and we're like, what are you talking about? That never happened in the film.
Righto.
He got really hot, he took his shirt off. Who cares? Nothing to see here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he snaps out of it. Gus is like, oh, jeez, what's going on here?
And when do we start?
Yeah, Gus really shined through. Yeah, when do we start? Yeah, that was perfect.
Yeah.
And, Jack knows what he saw. But Carmichael says, let's take this one step further. Let's review the tape.
See what happens.
How many late night shows have the instant replay?
Huh.
Don't get that in Carson.
No. Did you guys not see the worms?
What worms?
I did not hypnotize the audience.
You didn't see the worms?
June protests.
You're just fucking with us.
And it's really Lily that makes the suggestion that we all...
Phyllis says she hasn't even seen the worms. She doesn't know what we're talking about.
Take your wormginity. Oh, that's not a word that should be out there.
Well,
all right.
that's going to get us canceled.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's not get canceled yet. We got... we're going to roll... Nah. Cleo's going to play us out.
I got to cut back to this one note. Because she's saying...
Your one note?
Jack and June...
Go on.
Got up the hill to Shrek each other's brains out.
Right.
And she says it twice. But it's really smart in the editing room that they let the first
And then
fuck fly, but then they bleeped out the second. So that, it's live television. They didn't catch it, but okay, she's going for she's going again.
yeah, standards will be coming down on them hard.
So it's like those little techniques that are really keeping you in the element.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what were you saying?
Start playback. Oh shit. There's a rational explanation here?
Yeah.
What the freak?
It never actually happened.
Go back.
Want to see it again?
Play a little bit more of it.
Yeah.
Okay, pause.
Did you see that? Go back. You see that?
Is that Millie?
That's Millie.
Ooh, dang.
Krishnu was right.
Jack, you old dog, you planned this whole thing.
I really liked this. That, it was the flip on Exorcist where it's never explained. That one frame that you see. But this one, they lean right into it. Which the first time I was watching this, this was one of the things that I was really impressed with.
Right.
You? You didn't pick up on it?
That it paid homage to The Exorcist in that way. That didn't really I mean, it makes sense, obviously,
but took it a step further to actually make it a part of the story rather than just a one and done.
Yeah.
Throw it in there for effect. Mm-hmm. But they really start taking liberties with this found footage around here. Like when they're cutting.
Cutting.
Yeah, like they're getting more frequent with the behind. Like they take more and more breaks as they're trying to get this show done.
Oh yes. Can we get some help now? Bzzz, bzzz.
Get a little techie here.
That's the studio going black, my friend.
Yeah.
She's like half electro ghost now.
I know.
Lily. Her head splits open.
And this is almost a part, like, I don't know, if they could have done this differently.
How could they do it differently? It's a callback.
Yeah, well, it's
Spins
funny.
Gus's head right round.
Because there's so many Japanese horror films that it's all talking about technology. Like there's The Ghost in the Radio, The Ring, where Samara's coming out of the TV. And they always have these kind of...
The power of Christu compels you.
So it's just like the electric paranormal. Like it almost reminded me of something that would be in like H.P. Lovecraft, like that. What was the one with Nicolas Cage? Colors in Space.
There's a Lovecraft?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think it was just like a short. Like they really built it up compared to what it was. It might have just been like a short story by Lovecraft, but yeah, it definitely was an HP.
Interesting. I don't think of like Call of Cthulhu or Doragon or whatever. And then, but I guess I don't know what Color Space or whatever and Color in Space is about even.
But she's basically best boy at this point. She's really lighting the place up.
Yeah.
And no one really knows what to do here. Not even June.
No,
They've
June
never seen this before.
She's slayed.
Yeah. Quickly.
And then even Carmichael.
I loved this too. Pulls out the check.
Yeah, nice offering.
Yeah.
But then he gets like a different sort of death.
Yeah.
Because June, she gets like her throat slashed. And then burns kind of Carmichael to death.
Well, his head just like explodes his head off.
Yeah. And Gus, he gets the total.
Yeah.
Who does
The
that?
classic, the pinhead.
Is that friggin' Seagal?
We're gonna call it the pinhead.
Who turns heads like that?
Pinhead.
Pinhead does
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, that's how Neil went.
I guess so.
That was the finisher.
It was kind of the force, too, because it's from a distance. It's ranged. I don't know if they shot this during COVID, but she does most of these things from at least 6 feet away.
Yeah. And I think Carmichael actually tries to say, "The power of Christ compels you."
Christu.
Who says that? He comes back?
No. The power of Christu compels you.
It's just funny to see it. Like, he's like, maybe this line will work? No.
No.
Lights out.
Yeah, white noise.
They did.
We get this demon face. What's that all about? Is that just driving something home?
Is that Wriggles?
Why we need that? It must be Wriggles. I didn't recognize him. Not inside the girl, but
Yeah.
maybe it was. But the station, it's experiencing some difficulties now.
Yeah. And it's like, just as the show's wrapping up, it starts going back and you're learning more and more.
Oh yeah, here's
like
Mr. Midnight.
It's like
Jack
here-
Delroy.
Yeah. Feels like I'm watching a movie that I didn't just see.
Yeah, in some ways you've always been here.
Yeah. It's always a late night somehow.
You all right, Jack? There's some
he's good.
skits going on with
Yeah.
the cave girl.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah, he walks off of that and she breaks character. Where you going, Jack?
It was one of the things
We're still
that...
on the air.
It was one of the things that I didn't pick up the first time watching it. Because you were even mentioning, like, oh, I think, yeah, he sold his soul to the devil and all this. And you mentioned something that I was like, yeah, I didn't put that together. Adam put it together. That's cool. But then there's that scene where he's literally sitting down signing stuff. And like, what did you have to give away for all this success, Jack? He's like, nothing yet.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was as heavy-handed.
Yeah, no, so on the
I
nose.
didn't pick up on everything. I just picked up on a lot. But he's got some funny guests going on here now. Breaking into the surreal, some Beetlejuice shit. Brings on this guy to take a look at this tremor,
Whoa.
right?
Is Gus
This portable Sibian.
again with the Sibian?
Chill with the wife for a
I
minute.
know, I was trying to get a new chair, but that's what you want.
Yeah.
I'll take that one, I guess.
Yeah, I want to be flung across the room.
So is Gus psychic?
Is he?
Didn't he predict his own death?
Yeah, kinda. He just didn't want that to happen. He didn't want his head to be spun.
And it happened.
I know, I tried to... You were just blathering,
He
trying to
should have
be
been-
dominant, but
he
I
should-
brought that up.
I'm sorry, Sub. I'm sorry, baby.
Okay, Trey, no.
Sorry, baby.
That's not you. That's not you. You're hitting the wrong mark.
Cut the check. It didn't sound good.
Station difficulties. I can feel sight and sound. It's melting. Back to regular scheduled programming. Spin that mesmer wheel like it's the Price's bleep.
And you're wondering, like, what is actually going on now for the viewers at home? Is it just the...
I think
The colors?
I have an idea.
What are they saying? Okay, give it to me.
We're going to get through it in the next couple of notes here.
Okay.
So, you're seeing...
Just as you're gonna have your big moment.
Who cares?
I
That's why
do.
there's a second take.
I do. They're making it out to be my fucking fault.
Well,
They're calling me fucking Dominic Mysterio.
that's what the... Gotta get the sponsors in. Gotta keep the lights off. You know what I mean?
I'm eating Phyllis's shit.
Child of the Corn 3 over here.
Was there a third? Probably. That's a whole lot of Malachi.
Ugh. So, now that you're done crushing my soul,
Give it to me.
back to signing the soul for a second here, right?
Yeah.
How about this? Are they coming to collect?
Oh yeah.
Because Diabo is there.
Mm-hmm.
Abraxas, much like you, is hungry.
Give me a god owl.
Wipe a little bit of that.
Give me a god owl, would you?
Yeah. So, basically, my theory is they're all out of children here. And just take a second to drink from this goblet, all right?
That one?
No, not mine.
I got nothing. I haven't had coffee since the first
You're gonna
fucking
choke
shake.
to death on that popcorn.
Man. I'm mighty dry right now.
So, here's his wife. She's on the bed, right?
Yep.
And then he just hit number 1.
Finally.
So the devil comes to cash in.
Yeah.
I think that's why everything's happening right at this moment.
Yep.
Because it's like,
He's coming to terms.
You know what to do, Jack.
Yeah.
Right?
Got to make a meal out of this.
And there's this, like, Raphael and the heavy sigh.
And like you're really on Jack's side through all this too.
And then, like, he's quite confused because he's daggering his way out of the situation, right?
Yes.
No hesitation, just only.
Getting real stabby.
And then, oopsie poopsie, who's that? When we come to, what's happened?
He's killed Mr. Wiggles. Finally slayed him. Unfortunately, in the body of
Far
Lily.
from Livels.
In the body of Lily.
Yeah.
But you gotta crack some eggs.
Yeah. Fucking
No.
killed the host. Right? Everyone's toasting.
That's
He's
host
killed
on
the host.
Host on host violence.
It is host on host. Yeah. And it looks like Nope up in here.
I know, yeah.
He's like fucking,
A lot of things been looking like nope.
Yeah,
lately.
he's like the Georgie right now.
Yeah.
And end transmission.
Speaking of George, isn't this George Clinton? Who does the final song? That is one jive song.
Once it's been done,
After
it is a
watching-
good ending song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like talking about smoking joints and stuff. It was so like, where the fuck did this song come from? This is what you draw from?
Oh yeah.
It was like listening to the score of Friday the 13th, the third one.
Yeah,
Snuck it in there.
As far as Halloween goes, I'd give that a fucking full chocolate bar, a can of pop, and a mini sip.
Yeah, man. Yeah, there's no raisins in this film.
It's a haul.
Yeah. I thought that...
This is a couple pillowcases full right here.
Could be my favorite film of the year. I can't really think off top what movies I've seen of the year.
That's high praise.
But I'd spend countless late nights with this devil.
And you have.
Yeah.
You couldn't remember if it was 2 or 3.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait
Not saying it's a high number. It's just countless.
I can't wait till there's a third. Daddy only got so much time, baby.
Mm-hmm. But I didn't understand what was going on at the end until I realized that this was like, he just hit that rating. He just beat Carson because of what happened on the show.
Yeah.
And the second he got to number 1.
Yeah. Everything else is taken away.
Yeah.
It goes right back to that season of American Horror Story where I was telling you about.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as
I forgot halfway through what you were
as soon as she gets the Oscar is when she loses the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's showbiz.
Yeah, but it is a tidier package,
Yeah.
and greater appreciation for sure.
And especially for like very limited sets, which we like.
Mm-hmm.
The budget couldn't have been overwhelming.
Astronomical, no.
Well done. I've been suggesting it a lot to people. No one seems to bite.
Yeah, I haven't had a lot of biters either, but I thought it was only on Shudder, which it kind of is.
No, I think it is because I've watched it illegally.
Shout out to Dave's Busted Shudder.
Yeah, what up, Dave?
Great for rewatching things I saw in Shudder the first
No
time.
coffee, no Shudder.
Yeah.
Why are we doing this anymore? No. We can't even get a new on-air sign?
And we don't have time for Cleo.
Who does? Who's Cleo? We still got 9 minutes for Cleo. Did you guys shut off Adam? Oh, he moved. It moved.
It's actually legit Halloween.
It is. It's official. It's Halloween morning. No one ever says that.
That also sounds daunting. Not at first blush, but
Halloween morning. It's all downhill from here. Can't wait to get my Buzz Lightyear costume. What are you dressing up as?
pessimist.
Werewolf halfway through transition.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not at all. They want you to wrap it up. Don't want any little Adams running around.
I actually protected my downstairs neck.
Little Adam.
Yeah. Yeah.
When?
You've heard of shaft, but have you heard of shaftless?
Chastity?
He's all fucking head.
Yeah, it's like Dick Sargent.
Yeah.
Or Steve's friend.
Or that fucking guy you see in the caves in Mario World.
Bring him up. I'd like to see more of the
One
old
of these
Pokemon Buzzy Beetle. I'd like to see more of
I call him Buzzy Beetle.
Busy Beetle. More of Polka Dot Man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's gonna get a little bit of a push.
I read his name. I thought I'd say it out loud on the cast. I haven't said anybody's name.
Say it.
I don't even remember it. It's got Dalshaman or something. Jonathan Dalshaman. Look him up. Hey Siri.
Oh my god, it'd be fucked up.
John Dalshman.
Didn't this movie didn't even come out this year?
When did it come out?
Last year.
223? 2222023?
Yeah. Laura Gordon, she's in quite a bit. Where do I know her from?
Good night.
Try that one more time.
Good night, Liam. Good night, Phyllis.
Good night, Adam. Good night, Phyllis. Trick or treat, guys. I can't believe they made us do that. I never look in the camera.
Oh, I was thinking of that one time watching the Berenstein Bears Halloween special.
Bernstein.
Well, who cares what is?
All right. Good?
What do I care?
You got a story?
For what?
You think I'm a Karenstein bear?
The credits are already rolled, in my opinion, pal.
All right.
Island time, just like Chris do.
We doing this?
Do what? Thanks for tuning in to Wired Masterminds.
I wish.
Tired, but listen to this. Hollow.
Take your headphones out.
What do you call it when you run out of coffee?
Give it to us. Fifth girl from...
Oh, hold on. Let me rephrase that. What do you call the an empty coffee cup? Wait, is that gonna work? Sleepy Hollow.
All right. You made him laugh, so that's what matters.
I'd look, but I don't want to crane my head, Ichabod.
That was a killer episode.
Whatever.
Might even get Nino numbers with that one.
Yeah, another fucking late night for us.
Yeah. Late night for some of us. Phyllis fucking snuck out.
What the fuck? I didn't even know she wasn't there.
She was there earlier, right?
Yeah.
When she had that whole point about how shitty the acting was from that co-host guy.
Oh yeah, when he walks up and he's just like, you know what? If you're gonna go ahead with this fucking thing, then that's it. I'm gonna have to quit. I'm gonna have to bow out. It was one of those moments.
You said that.
No.
You did the weird thing with your hands and you took your glasses off just like that. Was Phyllis here?
No, because she knew that line like verbatim. Like I'm butchering it, going back and doing that.
Well, I am the impressions guy.
I don't know. What is that, echolalia?
Was she there? She was there last week. She was talking about how science is a liar sometimes.
Yeah. No, for sure.
You don't sound so sure. There,
No,
Polly.
I'm sure.
How sure? Are you positive?
Like 99.6% sure.
That's what this movie got on Rotten Tomatoes, actually.
She said it was fucking rad. She said like when the bushels was burning there, she said the only thing fucking more fire red than old Jessica Chastain. Not to do no time traveling.
Stupid science bitches.
Yeah, it's antiquated way of doing it if you ask me.
You gotta be fucking with me.
That's a tad obtuse. I feel like I already paid her for last week though.
Yeah, what you guys do on your own time. What the fuck? Time cop?
Yeah, time cop.
No Phyllis.
It's more your bad than mine. You're looking.
Fuck you lot. Like, you don't find this strange?
Well, the muscles from Brussels I find strange, but you know, this list looks like job avoidance.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All I was
I
thinking
really-
was this thing has more scratch.
Look, this was
than
just a couple weeks ago.
Bank account.
She's gonna be a
The rich
Oh,
always
oh.
are.
Ah. Well, I mean,
What the fuck is going on, man?
she back in the Tusk or what? I don't remember.
What was the terrible episode she did?
It was a fine episode. Fines, friends of fiends. Fines.
Man,
Rafe looks
She's-
like
she's
Ralph,
not
but
even-
it's actually Rafe.
she's not even here, so you don't gotta fucking kiss her ass. Oh, no, wrong one.
Who's Phyllis?
Yeah, she's kind of mad that, I don't know if we, if we had to right a road or left a road but... Don't you remember him saying, "Where's Phyllis?" Listen to this.
Who the fuck is Phyllis? What are you talking
We're
about?
not recording, are we?
Where's your on airs?
Well, it's just a little bit of a Mandela effect, maybe.
Is that on there, son?
Yeah.
Don't be so
do you think
dubious.
she's in
People
jail?
calling sick all the time. It's not a personal thing. She must have been in something here.
Where's the episode she did?
Yeah, just roll it back. She's been here since the fucking beginning, pal.
Since the very beginning.
Probably the first episode.
When did she even do
Start
that
there,
fucking
Sherlock.
episode?
You fucking
Look,
deductionless piece of... What?
Sup,
Yeah.
Phyllis?
She did this one on her own, didn't she?
she's not there.
We're not fucking Clint Eastwood. We don't talk to a fucking
Yeah,
chair,
listen to
pal.
Alright, that's terrifying. And
Terrifying.
a little
you
embarrassing,
fucking
too.
dweeb. She's there. Just go right back to the beginning. She's in the first episode. Good morning, Phyllis.
I do remember you saying that.
And saying, she was apologizing to me because she wanted to
Mm-hmm.
save face.
Is Phyllis do or dead or what?
Hierarchy being the, I forget what it was called, but the collector. Of
Yeah.
and then that plays in.
Do or die.
Silence.
Phyllis, there is no Phyllis.
Yeah, there was fucking
like,
do or die. Her hat was pork pie.
Did you take her home?
Yeah.
Like,
That's not the kind of insinuation we need.
Kind of cross.
Yeah, and it's kind of her come up.
I don't know.
Like she gets
What am I
the
gonna
feel,
tell you?
like it springs on
Good
some
episode.
of that
What the
guilt
fuck?
that she should be feeling about it.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah,
though it's
framing was a
unintentional,
different-
but it shows like
bit
how
different
those,
back then, that's
lines
for
get
sure.
crossed
Should've
and
checked the
stuff,
audio.
And then the kids have a little bit of.
Oh, it was before we
you know,
had
they're
timer.
Doing this vow of silence. They even take it to the school. The teachers are trying to talk to them. They don't say anything. And then make sure you bring your lunch money.
Yeah,
So they want to stick to this vow, but they're trying to do the charades.
Look how bright the on-air
with their
sign
parents.
was.
Yeah.
And
they're like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Why don't you just tell us?
Well, what do you want me to do about it there, fella guy?
Call
Phyllis, see if she answers. More chance of her answering than your buddy. What, you don't got her number on your phone, pal?
I'll
I deleted
your
it.
game. But in,
Jeez.
She's
And
got
I
me
really
blocked
did
anyway.
like that
You're
moment
ruthless,
with the
isn't it?
father when like he's the one who's elected to like go talk to these kids, get them to talk. He's kind of like the cool dad if there is one of the bunch.
Yeah.
And he sits down with them and it's like what's going on? Just talk to me. And then they
Whatever this is. man,
like
just
that
pause for a
fart
second.
game.
No,
It's
call
like-
I'm calling her.
They're breaking the silence
Yeah,
with the
exactly.
fart game.
Yeah.
What's
But
up?
it's also
Phyllis?
just a way of telling him
What?
like
No,
this is okay.
is Phyllis there?
this is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
just one sec.
okay.
Yeah.
And like he needed to hear that at the time.
No, she's not.
And to know that about them. It just
when she'll
in that
be
moment,
around
he was
again?
probably very proud that he raised.
Well, I'm
kids
hoping
that
soon,
were
or at least next week.
able to stand for what they believe.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Yeah,
Who is
well,
a
this?
stance like that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Adam, man.
Oh. From the guy who got
Fuck,
the job.
Adam, what's up, buddy?
Which is
The last time you saw her?
So kind of.
I'm starting to think.
For all.
Yeah, and you never see them watch TV or anything. Like
Yeah,
the
we don't
closest
even
you
get
get
to-
is seeing
I
that
do remember
mom.
seeing
think
her.
I got her roommate on the line.
Oh,
Spoiler.
do you remember the last time we saw Phyllis? He's asking. There you have it, buddy. 2 years behind us and the rest of it ahead of us.
Yeah, they really just taught us how to commit homicide. Now we're just elbow deep in blood and guts. And all we have to do now is figure out how to get rid of the body.
Yeah, whatever, buddy. Light up that flower so we can get out of here and lock up for your old man.
You got an answer?
I can remember seeing her at the old Mills building,
F-bomb.
but that's not even.
But definitely a movie that that people should.
Oh, I gotta let you go.
Did
I
that
gotta-
building?
There's
Adam,
something weird
Adam,
going on.
Did that building ever? Come on, Puff Puff, pass away already.
Hey, could I get a large black and a large single with milk, please?
Did you know that he cast an isekai? Prepare to be spirited away.
Phyllis? Or what did you say this was? You're not gonna say anything?
You know, not for nothing, but I think you guys should really consider switching to tea.
Maybe around here.
Anything for yourself, sir?
Nah, I can't let theirs cool down. I'll come back for mine.
Did you know you could cast an isekai? Watashi no me wa beke desu. Watashi wa anata ni kasete. Re ketenero doraga no kero. Isho o senkoku. Shimasu. Shinyo shinya. Siniku.
I know how power corrupts, and I know the two faces of evil. Those that perpetrate it, and those that fail to stop it.
Have some compassion, man.
Why are you being such an unkept vagina? Don't you remember all those tummy aches you had? Season 1?
Ah, shut it.
We still got a pile behind my shed that has your name on it.
You shut it. What's the matter with you? Don't you love the lobster? Grab a scopolamine patch, ya baby. You need Pepto-Bismol when you be talking to the dead. You know what I mean? That lobster crawling through you, walking in your bottoms like... Ha! Look what it's doing, getting to the bottom of everything. It's really exposing the truth. Like you're about to go off air.
Yeah, and that's my favorite part when he pulls the old pistol.
Drop the fucking gun, man! Don't fucking make me do it! You shut the fuck up! Get on the fucking ground, the both of you!
Next marks the spot. bastard
spurred
hung
it
up on me.
For me, like, was it after the
I didn't
Criterion
even
Closet
get the-
Collection type videos?
Yeah.
Tell that guy.
Like I brought it up to you. Did we see it in there or something? Like,
Yeah,
or did I?
Did what exist?
So did he? Does he
came
know where
across
Phyllis
it.
is? Was that
Yeah.
Bert?
We were looking for some content.
No.
And
No, I recognize Bert's booming voice. I'm
So
not
it's just
sure
the
who
cut.
that was.
Yeah, I'm sure. I could have heard him clear from over here if it was him. Fucking Sheldon.
Yeah, like it was
Fucking
coming
love
up in a
Bert.
couple
Holy
of
shit.
different ones.
Okay.
And
Now's not the time.
Like it was another one of those sort of movies, like
For
City
what?
of God, where you.
I
just
don't
wanna
fucking
be the
know.
one
Where's
that
Phyllis?
shows it to people.
What are you,
I
Brad?
think that was like.
What are
the
you, Ernie?
context Of a lot of these things. You know.
Get your mind out of the bag.
Oh, what the fuck?
You know, you're gonna have a little bit of an experience with it, and
Oof.
like I know I'm really bad for watching movies, and this happens all
I
the
think I
time
should call
with
him
us,
back.
where you're like, oh yeah, you remember this part of a movie, even if I just saw it or recently saw it. Like I just draw a complete blank, and like I'm just like, oh my god, there goes the memory.
Yeah.
Don't even remember nothing about this,
Yeah.
and it sounds like
Phyllis?
something I should. But yeah, it definitely has a
Yeah, I'm not
one that
answering
you'll
that.
carry
I'm not sure who
along
that is.
forward. Good morning. Even though, like, I was worried for us, especially
Hi,
after
whoever this is.
a year, 2 years.
If you
I think he said 3 places.
know where
ago.
Phyllis
However the
may
how
be,
long it was, to actually,
please
like, sit down,
contact me here
you
at this
easy
number,
to overhype it
or
after
email
that
us
one,
at
especially when
tiredmasterminds@gmail.com.
you think back, it's
But
just like,
no
you
S.
know, makes the
It's 3
praise
Z's.
for it seem enormous
Why?
in your head.
Because we're tired
I
masterminds.
think,
Oh, so there is an S, but in the middle of
I was probably
masterminds.
living.
Right?
I was probably 2 places ago.
Does he have to know the password?
I think I gotta use muscle memory.
Maybe I don't even know the password anymore.
Or Clayton Park. No, I was in Clayton Park.
Must have been if you were going
Oh.
to select sound. Did you get that
She
around
left
What
me.
is
A,
it?
I think she left me a voicemail.
I can't remember because.
Do you
I
have
might did I watch The
that
Romance and you were there? I might have bought them at the
described
same time.
voicemail on your
I know,
phone where
You
it'll
know
just
what? I
like
was there when you bought
tell
it.
you?
It was like,
No.
I mean, it's gonna break your pocketbook to get it. You know, it's north of $19. I think it was 20.
Oh no. Big Cup said he.
Hi, whoever this is. I'm gonna get it. You know, you can appreciate that.
Yeah,
Know
you
where
know,
Phyllis. You know, you had your own little stand
You can't
around.
just-
Please
judge you,
contact me here at this
especially
number,
being a person that loves
or
physical
email
copies
us
of
at
films.
tiredmasterminds@gmail.com.
$5 bin, you know.
No S.
You gotta be able to.
It's
check
3
little things,
Z's.
Especially, I love how Select Sounds has that.
Who's
Because it's.
Tired Masterminds.
I thought I heard someone in the background.
So there is an S, but in the middle.
that
Because of
kind
Phyllis?
bombs there.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And
Do you have to know the password?
Like it might have been just like a little.
Maybe I don't even know.
Who is that? Can you hear that in the background?
we definitely knew about the film before we saw it.
It's weird.
Because we were like, oh my god. It's
But we might have looked at the criteria.
Alright, well, enough phone tag.
You know, it's hard to say. And, you know, it's like kind of false advertising.
Pop
if you
in,
look at
pop
the
out.
number.
I don't. What do you want me to tell you?
'Cause it's not a,
You're tripping
you know what,
me
that's
out.
a good way to put it. It's not a
Timer.
Jetsons TV.
We gotta get back to the show.
Once again, Central Bedford, and check it out. They don't just have DVDs. They got
Happy
vinyls,
75th.
They got official.
Bastard.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Phyllis.
You know, I got a little bone to pick with you. Look, can I get here? Everyone's sitting around with coffee. I asked for an espresso. I don't get nothing. Where's Joey Big Cups? More like Joey No Cups. Well, you got me on a pay no mind list? He's sleeping in the corner?